Hello everyone. In my last video, in continuation to the fraction, understanding of fraction, in my last video, I talked about the like fraction and unlike fraction. And related to that, the addition of the like fractions, subtraction of the like fraction, and how the LCM and SCF concept works. So going forward, I will be giving some more tips regarding the addition of unlike fraction or the subtraction of unlike fraction. But to continue as subtraction, like what are the different types of subtraction, I'm here to tell you about the other types of fractions are other than like and unlike fractions, proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction, where the students of grade 3rd or 4th, they are asked most of the time to identify the fraction if it is a proper fraction, improper fraction. Definitely mixed fraction will be some fraction which the kids can identify very nicely. But one more question comes here for conversion of the improper fraction to a mixed fraction. So first of all, why we say like improper fraction can be converted to mixed fraction, not the proper fraction. So let's go deep dive into the detail of what are proper fraction, what are improper fraction, what are mixed fractions. So first thing which I would like to say, simple meaning, if I say a proper fraction is a fraction in which numerator, the two parts of the fraction always is a numerator and denominator. So in this case, the numerator is smaller and denominator is bigger. So suppose if we are writing 1 by 2, this is clearly a proper fraction. Or if we are writing 2 by 3, this is a proper fraction. Going onwards, now when we are saying improper fraction, so the reverse is the case for the improper fraction. In this case, the denominator will be more than the numerator will be more than the numerator. So suppose the same fraction I am writing just reverse, reciprocal. So this becomes 3 by 2. Now, the question is, why in improper fraction we are telling like only the improper fraction can be converted to mixed fraction? The reason being, in order to find the mixed fraction, we must divide the denominator with the numerator. So that is where only improper fraction can be converted into a mixed fraction. There are logic about it, like yes, when we are learning the decimal, we can definitely convert this fraction also into decimal. But when we are talking about the mixed fraction, it is only the improper fraction which can be converted into a mixed fraction. Now, what do we say about the mixed fraction here? When we talk about the mixed fraction, just one thing you will have to keep in mind. Mixed fraction always has a number, whole number first, then after the other fraction which is there, that is a proper fraction. Now let's see, I'm writing this fraction also as 7 by 2. So improper or 7 by, suppose here 2 I have written, I'm writing 7 by 3. This is an improper fraction. Now, when we are converting the improper fraction to a mixed fraction, how do we convert that? We can convert that using the dot method also, which I have used, or when the students learn the proper way of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, they are able to divide these smaller at least division. So when I am saying about the dot method, so I'll be using dot method only here because it acts as an easy way to understand the conversion of the fraction. So I wrote 7 divided by 3. So the same thing I will say, converting of 7 divided by 3 into a mixed fraction. Now 7 divided by 3, I can write it like this, as I have taught my students of the dot method. So this is a divisor. So this is This should be made very clear. Why? Because I'll be giving a formula for converting the improper fraction into mixed fraction. This is a divisor. This is a dividend. Going forward, we should not get confused with the letter D. That is where I am making clear. This is the dividend and this is a divisor. Now, if we are following the dot method, I have already told, like, we will make a group of 3, 3, 3 till the number 7. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When we are making a group of 3, so 1 group, 2 group, and this is left. We can clearly write quotient is the number of groups. So Q is equal to 1 and 2. Remainder is equal to what remained? This is 1. Now, just on there is the most important part of this which I would like to say. Now, after all these, I will simply say the students the formula for mixed fraction, not to confuse the students more about anything. We will say formula for the mixed fraction is equal to Q R by D, where Q is a quotient, R is the remainder, D is not the dividend, it's the divisor. Now, as soon as 7 by 3 came and we did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we wrote Q is equal to 2, 1, 2, R is equal to 1, D here is equal to the divisor. So D is clear from here only. Like if we write the fraction in the form of 7 divided by 3. So this is the divisor. So is equal to 3. Now 7 by 3 can easily be written as Q, which is a whole number, because these many number actually came as a whole number which have divided 7 by 3. So this is 2. Remainder is 1 and divisor is 3. Now, one very important thing to tell you is 2 is a whole number. So whenever we talk about the mixed fraction, we should say mixed fraction is a complete whole number and the other fraction which is a proper fraction. The other fraction which is a proper fraction. Why? Because whenever we are dividing it, the improper fraction, to make it a mixed fraction, we will divide until this one becomes a proper fraction, which cannot be further divided with the numerator. So this thing, if it is like this concept is clear in child's mind, the child will never write like maybe suppose this 7 divided by 2. The child forgot, suppose they did not know 7, 3 2 is 6. So suppose they wrote like 1, 2, 3 and then after they said like one time only quotient came and then they 2 and here 4 by 2. This mistake they will never do. Why? Because they will be given a Q. This can again be further divided, and as 4 by 2 numerator is more than the denominator, it means it's a improper fraction. Though the end result of a mixed fraction should be a whole number and the proper fraction. So this should be like 1 by 2. It can be. We can accept. And as I was writing like 2 by 4 or 4 by 2, we have to, the next step which we have to do is to make the students understand how to reduce the fraction in its lowest form. So in my next video, I am planning an easy way to introduce that part, because most of the students, they are stuck with the multiplication and division concept. As a result of which, they are not able to divide and the fractions further and reduce the fraction into the lowest form, where we will accept ki okay, now the fraction cannot be further reduced to its lowest form. Hope this will be reachable to all the students, like a proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction, and conversion of improper fraction into mixed fraction. Then there will be several questions raised for the students, like, is improper fraction greater than 1? So yes, improper fraction is always greater than 1. Why? Because in this case the numerator is smaller and denominator is more, so definitely it will be a combination in which improper fraction can be has to be greater than 1. So this is one thing which I wanted to tell you. And if we write, can all the fractions be written as a mixed fraction? No, proper fraction cannot be written as a mixed fraction, only improper fraction, because we need to divide the denominator with the numerator to find a mixed fraction, and mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and the proper fraction. Hope this video will be reachable, and I suggest you from my side, like, give a lot of proper fraction and improper fraction to your kids. First of all, get them confused with the concept, like when if they are trying to convert the proper fraction into mixed fraction, you expect from the kids, like, kids should only tell you, Mama, this cannot be converted into a mixed fraction because it is a proper fraction. So this thing I want the kids to learn, so that going forward it will be very easy for them to identify the fractions. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video, which will cater to the needs of, like, how to reduce the fraction to its lowest form. Thank you so much.